Hey guys, it is Tim and Shauna from Punk Rope, and today's video is about it's about the wrist. It's specifically about restricted wrists that are not mobile and flexible. And we've talked about this in other videos, but Shauna's going to show you what it looks like to jump with a really stiff wrist. And if you look carefully, I'm going to zoom in a little bit. She's turning fine, but you can see there's almost no motion at the wrist. And usually what that'll do is cause a lot of tension in the shoulders. It'll lead to early fatigue. Sometimes it'll lead to trips and misses, a number of things that we don't want. So we thought we'd show you some very practical ways to increase wrist mobility and flexibility. And we're gonna put the rope down for that. Okay, so the first is gonna be, it's kind of like a wave of wrist flexion and extension. I'm gonna also shoot this from the side so you can get a better look at it. Almost looks like Shauna's playing the piano, but she's not. But you'll see it's a very flowing movement, and as that wrist goes down, the palm comes up, and as it comes up, then the palm comes down. Okay, that's a good starting point. And you see the elbows are bent at about 90 degrees. Okay, awesome. Next, we are externally rotating at the shoulder, which is more typical of jump rope posture. And we can do the same motion, wave-like flexion and extension. This should be very gentle, by the way. No pain, no discomfort. Okay, excellent. And then we're gonna go into more extreme flexion and extension. We can start with fingers are going to be extended, right? You got some more like that. So it's almost like a stop sign, and then almost a curling under motion. This one you might really feel in the forearm, especially on really both flexion or extension. You might feel it, might experience that as a little bit of tension. And that's good information. If you're really feeling tense when you bring those palms up or down, it's telling you probably need to work on this a little bit. Okay, good. And shake that out. Then we're gonna do this one more move with rotating the wrist sideways. I should say moving it laterally. It's a little bit awkward, and I think most people don't have great control doing that. So Shauna's keeping her elbows tucked in, and the movement is coming almost entirely at the wrist joint. It's going outside and inside, outside and inside. Cool, so that's the third option. And then the fourth is we're gonna grab the skin gently, just above the wrist, and we're gonna alternate, we're gonna rotate that to the outside. And while we're doing that, we're gonna flex and extend. The reason for this is just below the skin, of course, there are many nerves, and it is possible that there's a little bit of entrapment going on. And we want to see if rotating the skin either to the outside, that's what we're going to start with, the outside, while flexing and extending, or to the inside, makes any difference. So now we're going to go inside, rotating it towards our body. There we go. While we flex and extend. Should take all of 3 minutes to go through these. Then we would pick up our rope again and we'll compare. So if we felt really stiff initially, maybe we're going to feel a little bit looser in the wrist now. And of course, this is something you would do periodically along with your wrist rotation, your windmill swing, potentially looking in a mirror or with a coach. You could also go backwards. The main point is free the wrist. Okay, there you have it, guys. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, jot them down below. We'll answer them as soon as we can. And if you like the video, give us a thumbs up and feel free to hit that subscribe button. Until next time, see you then.